Hello yogis, welcome to Shanti Peace Yoga. Our practice today is a powerful and strengthening Vinyasa with some challenging balances and core work. We will be holding each pose for about 5 breaths. Let's begin at the top of our mat in mountain pose, Tadasana. Feet are hip-width apart and grounded in all 4 corners. Stand tall here, lifting through the crown of the head, and shine the palms forward as you soften your gaze and settle in for your practice. Use this time to create slow, steady breaths. Inhale and lift your arms up overhead, palms touch, and now exhale. Bend the knees generously as you fold down, hands staying together in prayer. Take 5 breaths here in Uttanasana, keeping the knees bent as much as needed, and you can hold onto your elbows here if you like. Inhale and bring the hands to the shins, creating a long spine, and exhale, hands come to the floor, step the right leg back, coming into a runner's lunge. Keep the chest and abdomen lifted off the left leg as much as possible, and gaze is forward. Bring the right hand flat to the floor, inhale and turn the torso open to the left, raising the left arm overhead, and exhale, hold here. We'll be holding the twist for 5 breaths. Take one more inhale and exhale. Bring the left hand back to the floor. Step the left foot back behind you so the feet are now stacked together. Re-extend the left arm up overhead, holding for 5 breaths here in this side plank, Vashisthasana. Take one more inhale and exhale. Take the left hand to the floor, coming into plank pose. Hold for 5 breaths, keeping the abdomen slightly firm and the spine and neck long. On your next exhale, bend the arms to lower down to the floor with control, and inhale as you come into Cobra or Upward Dog, holding for 2 breaths, and on your next exhale, press back into Downward Dog. Tailbone is lifted here, head is heavy between the arms. If your hamstrings are tight, bend the knees as much as needed to ensure your spine is long. Keep the fingers spreading wide apart and externally rotate through the shoulders so you're pressing your armpits to face each other. Keep this alignment as you inhale and raise the left leg skyward, exhale and hold the leg here. Find strength and balance in the right leg as you keep the hips and shoulders square to the top of the mat. Inhale and look to the top of your mat. Exhale and step the left foot between the hands, rising up into a high lunge. Hold for 5 breaths. Arms are raised overhead, hands are clasped, and index fingers pointing skyward. Take one more inhale and exhale as you transition to Virabhadrasana 2. Back foot is parallel to the short edge of the mat, arms open wide to the right, gaze is looking past your front fingertips. Now inhale and straighten the front leg, arms rise overhead, and exhale back down to Warrior 2. Again, inhale, arms up, legs straight, exhale, Warrior 2. Inhale, arms up, legs straight, exhale, Warrior 2. Inhale, arms up again. exhale, warrior two. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, warrior two. Clasp the hands behind your back now, coming into humble warrior. Diving forward to the right corner of the mat, lifting the arms up overhead as you find strength in your left leg and surrender your head down. Use your next inhale to lift you back to standing, and step your right foot up towards the top of the mat, hovering it in the air, and then tilt your body down, bringing the right foot back behind you, warrior three. Keep a slight bend in your left leg as you find balance and strength here. You can open up your arms out to the sides if you like. Hold for one more deep breath, and exhale, release back to Tadasana. Inhale and raise the arms up overhead, and exhale, hands together at heart center. We'll repeat this sequence on the other side. Inhale, arms lift up overhead, and exhale, generously bend the knees, coming into a forward fold Uttanasana. Like before, you can hold your elbows here. Use your next inhale to bring your hands to your shins, long spine, long neck, and exhale, hands to the floor, step the left leg back, runner's lunge like before. Remember to keep your chest and abdomen lifted off your right leg, and ensure your right knee is stacked over the ankle. This time, flatten your left hand to the floor. Inhale and twist open to the right. Right arm extends overhead. Exhale and hold here. Turn your head to look at your fingers, only if your neck allows. Otherwise, keep looking to the right. We'll move on to our side plank again. Inhale and exhale, lower the right hand down, step the right foot back and stack the feet together. Open up to the right side again with the right arm raised overhead. Hold for 5 breaths here. Take one more inhale and exhale. Bring the right hand to the floor, coming into plank pose. Hold for 5 breaths, keeping the abdomen slightly firm and the spine long. On your next exhale, bend the arms to lower down and inhale as you come into Cobra or Upward Dog, holding for 2 breaths, and use your next exhale to press back into Downward Dog again. Remember to keep your tailbone lifted, fingers wide apart, head heavy, and bend your knees if you need to. Keep this alignment as you inhale and raise the right leg skyward, and exhale, hold the right leg up. Find strength and balance in that left leg as you keep the hips and shoulders square to the top of your mat. Inhale and look to the top of the mat. Exhale and step the right foot between the hands, rising up into a high lunge. Hold for 5 breaths as the arms are raised overhead, hands together, index fingers pointing skyward. Take one more inhale and exhale as you transition to Virabhadrasana 2. Back foot pivots parallel to the short edge of the mat and arms open wide to the left. Gaze is looking past your front fingertips. Now inhale and raise your arms overhead, straighten the front leg, and exhale, Warrior 2. Inhale, arms up, legs straight. Exhale, Warrior 2. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, Warrior Two. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, Warrior Two. Inhale once more, and exhale, Warrior Two. Clasp the hands behind the back for a humble warrior, diving down this time to the left top corner of the mat, lifting the arms up overhead as you surrender your head down. Use your next inhale to help you rise back to standing, and push off your left foot, keeping it raised as you start to tilt the upper body down, Warrior Three, and the left leg extends long behind you. Keep a slight bend in the right knee as you lower parallel to the ground, and you can extend your arms out in a T shape. Hold for 5 breaths here. Take one more inhale, and exhale, release the pose. Come back to Tadasana. Inhale and raise the arms up overhead once more. And exhale, hands to heart center. Shake your legs out if you need to, and just catch your breath for a moment. We'll make our way to the floor now, coming into tabletop pose, bringing the hands shoulder width apart and knees hip width apart. Spread the fingers wide and draw the abdomen in slightly as you breathe. We'll come into balancing tabletop now. Inhale and lift and extend the right leg. Exhale, hold. Inhale and raise the left arm, bicep along the ear. Exhale, hold. Now inhale and exhale, move the arm and leg away from the body. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, out to the side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, out to the side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, out to the side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, out to the side. Inhale, back to center. And release. Press back into child's pose, taking a well-earned rest. Allow your head to be heavy and your body to fully relax after holding and engaging so much strength. Take one more inhale and exhale, coming back into tabletop, finding your alignment again. Hands shoulder width apart, knees hip width apart. Now inhale and lift and extend the left leg. Exhale, hold. Inhale, raise the right arm, bicep along the ear. Exhale, hold. Now inhale, engage the abdomen, and exhale, move the arm and leg away from the body. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, out to the side. Inhale to center. Exhale, out to the side. Inhale to center. Exhale, out to the side. Inhale to center. Exhale to the side. Inhale to center and release. Press back into child's pose, Balasana, to fully relax and release those strong muscles. Take one more inhale and exhale. Come back up to a seated position, and we'll do one more core exercise. Sitting with your knees bent, feet flat to the floor, crown of your head is lifting tall. We'll come into half boat pose, Navasana. Extend your arms out in front of you and inhale as you lean back slightly to lift both feet off the floor. Exhale, hold with the knees bent and legs parallel to the ground. Take one more inhale and exhale, release, bringing the feet back to the ground. You can do this one again or come into full boat pose. Start by sitting with the knees bent, feet flat to the ground, crown of the head lifting tall. Like before, extend the arms out in front of you and inhale as you lean back slightly to lift both feet off the floor. Exhale as you extend the legs, coming into a V shape. Take one more inhale and exhale, release. We'll make our way down to our backs now, coming down to a comfortable position. Extend your right leg long, bend your left knee, and bring it close to your chest, finding a stretch and a release in your lower back. Keep your head grounded here, and feel free to roll out the ankle of the left foot. Take one more inhale and exhale. Plant the left foot to the ground and lift your hips up slightly, bringing them to the left side of the mat. Guide your left knee across the body, coming to a spinal twist to the right. Only twist as far as your spine allows, and ensure your left shoulder remains grounded. You can keep your gaze skyward or turn your head to look over your left shoulder. Take one more inhale and exhale. Guide the left knee back to center, releasing the twist. Extend your left leg long this time and bring your right knee towards your chest. Remember to keep your head grounded, and like before, you can roll your ankle on that right foot. On your next exhale, plant the right foot to the floor. Lift your hips up, shifting them to the right side of the mat. Guide your right knee across the body, coming into a spinal twist towards the left. Again, keep your right shoulder grounded to ensure you aren't going beyond what your spine is capable of. Keep your gaze skyward or turn your head to look over your right shoulder. Take one more inhale and exhale. Guide the right knee back to center, releasing the twist. We will come into Shavasana now, our final resting pose. Get as comfortable as you can here. Feel free to take up plenty of space. Today I am going to be taking a reclined butterfly position with my feet together and legs falling apart. But you can do whatever feels good and natural for you here. Position your arms out to the sides, overhead, anywhere you like. Once you find comfort, soften your eyes or even close your eyes. Focus your breathing down to your belly and just completely relax your body. Bring your awareness back to the present. Maybe stretch out long or roll your wrists and ankles. Just doing whatever feels right for you today. And when you're ready, we'll start to roll onto our side, slowly transitioning to a seated position. But just take a few moments here laying on your side with your head on your arm, keep your eyes closed if you can, and continue your deep belly breathing. Pressing into the floor now to lift yourself upright. We'll come into any seated position that feels right for you, and see if you can transition with your eyes closed. Resting your hands on your knees, maybe taking a mudra with your thumb and index fingers touching. We'll take a deep breath in our nose and a deep breath out our mouth. And let's take our hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Bowing forward, Namaste.